Greetings, my friend. I am Walter the Jester, and I am here today to show you yet another cool VR game. It's called Crashland, and it's a small scale horde shooter with a very impressive roster of enemies, simple short missions, fairly simple graphics. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job that it intends to do really great. Crashland is available on the MetaQuest store for 20 US dollars. I personally bought it on sale for like $9, and to me, it was worth every penny. But does it worth $20? Well, that's entirely up to you to decide. My job here is to show you what this game is all about, what features do you get, what kind of options are there, and of course, the most important thing, to show you the gameplay. So, without any further ado, let's dive right in.
Broadcasting distress signal.
We crash landed successfully, I suppose. So, this is your primary weapon, and this is your secondary weapon, which is also your radar that shows where the bugs are, and useful pickups, power-ups, and all such stuff. So, I advise for radar to be up and active at all times. Welcome to Crashland. What you can see before you right now is a single-player campaign, and each of these dots represents one mission. So as you can see, we have plenty of missions here. And if you have bought this game on the MetaQuest store, and you're using MetaQuest 1, 2, 3, or 3S to play it, you can do it completely autonomously in standalone mode. No need to be plugged in or be connected to anything. This orange stuff, it works like your basic explosion barrels. So we picked up some boost. We can use it now for a little bit. So in this mode, in this shooting mode, it's basically just a charged shot that hurts enemies slightly better.
Plasma grenade.
Oh, this is a nasty bug. It reminds me of the Half-Life monsters that were very fond of ceilings for some reason. As you can see right here, the playtime of each mission is usually 3 to 10 minutes. So we have a very short gaming sessions here, which is extremely useful for people who are busy and don't have an hours upon hours to sink into the game. And to me personally, they feel way longer than they actually last, but it's time perception stuff, it's individual. I didn't play this game for quite a bit, but I think we will survive our 3 minutes with no problem. So this was a result of a blue power-up that I picked up earlier. And this is how your secondary weapon works. It recharges over time, and it can do special attacks. Also, this game has a teleporting mechanic, but it's not infinite. It have to recharge over time,
Salvation in 60
or
seconds.
you recharge it by killing a lot of enemies. So let's go over the options now. What options do we get? First of all, we get 4 save slots, which save your campaign progress and all of your settings. So theoretically, you can have up to 4 people playing Crashland on the same headset, and each is playing their individual campaigns. Now we have the difficulty slider here. So we have casual mode, which is enormously large player health, 50% enemy health, but 50% XP awarded as well. So this is basically a cakewalk difficulty. Then we have beginner mode. That is slightly more balanced, but it's still easy. Then we have normal mode, the way the game is intended to be played. And we have a very quirky and interesting hard mode, which I barely used because of this. Barrier shrink. So the zone in which you're playing, and the premise is fairly simple. You're crash landing, hordes of enemies attack you, you try to fight back and stay alive as best as you can until evacuation ship arrives and takes you to safety. So it's happening in a kind of circular zone, and the hard mode adds to it some kind of battle royale element, I would say, with the shrinking zone, and I don't like this mechanic at all. So for demonstration purposes, I will play on normal mode. Announcer said something about salvation, so I believe that our evacuation ship, our evac, is coming to pick us soon. All right. Wonderful. Imminent. So it's basically picking us up already. Here we go. Take me back to the sky, Daddy. Wonderful. So, as you have seen, if we're drawing comparisons and parallels, this is mostly reminiscent of like 3D representation of Crimson Land, but with lots of early shooters DNA. I would say Quake, Half-Life. So I think I will show you one more level in which we have to survive for 6 minutes, and I think this will be enough for a showcase. This is my favorite level in terms of design. And we crash landed successfully in the jungle.
6 minutes. Stand by.
And we have another firing mode. Burst fire, but we can switch it back to single shots. Now we have a progression system on our hands here. It's very simple, bear with me, it will take another minute or two to describe it. So we have leveling up, and by leveling up we're opening perks that can be used. But also, on the levels 6, 12 and 18, we get additional perk to be activated at the same time. And also, we have the boost mechanic, which are orange and yellow spheres that drop from the sky or from the monsters periodically and can be used for charged, like, super shooting. So I have plus 25% boosted pistol damage, plus 15% of max boost on boomstick kill. It's the killing with your secondary weapon. 50% extra health and plus 50% on boost pickup. And plus 50% boost capacity. This is fairly simple, and it is not a serious RPG system, so it will not like completely turn around your playstyle, but it can vary it a bit. Feathers flying everywhere, this is crazy. These dino birds remind me of like Turok. Specifically Turok 2 for some reason. Oh, I'm doing bad. I need some healing. I'm seeing something green. Must be a power-up.
Precision fire.
So, this power-up was the Impaler. And it works like this. Basically an electrical harpoon that deals additional damage over time.
Precision fire.
Now let's go over these. Announcer. Announcer is very useful. It basically tells you what's going on, that the help arrives soon, or that the power-up has dropped somewhere nearby. Show damage. I don't like this. This feels too arcadey to me. It basically shows the damage numbers, and I don't like that kind of immersion breaking. Haptics, which are primarily vibrations. And aim offset, which I don't need because I'm comfortable with how it is. Then we have a comfort section. We have options for stick locomotion or teleport only. Then we have swap hands and swap thumbsticks, which are very useful options for left-handed and ambidextrous people. Vision tunneling, also known as comfort vignette, is an option that I never use because I never get motion sick in VR. But for people who are into that, there are 3 variants of various intensity. Stick rotation, another anti-vomiting option. For some people, snap turning that happens momentarily helps a lot with that. And it has snap turning, so momentary turning, smooth turning that is like the snap turning but smoother, and free turning that is analogous to like free look with mouse. And we have various parameters for height offset. We have standing mode, seated mode, and custom mode, in which you can regulate your height offset yourself. But I prefer just standing mode. Oh, there's a spider. I don't like spiders here. But I like spiders in general, they did nothing wrong. As you can see, you can shoot his projectile in the air to avoid being enwebbed. Wonderful. Another 3 minutes. We have to survive another 3 minutes. And we have another power-up.
Rapid fire.
And it's my favorite firing mode. Well, one of the favorites. No more semi-automatic bullshit. In charged mode, it fires at a slower rate but deals way more damage. Here you go. Oh no! Oh, I died! Yeah, it happens. And quite frankly, it happens a lot. So that's it. We're done here for today. I hope you've enjoyed this little review. What do you think about this game? Leave a comment down below. If you have found this video useful, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell. I will be doing more Crashland videos shortly before jumping into reviewing other games. And if you're into that kind of stuff, stay in tune. Jester out.